I have been learning a lot about LGBTQ students in schools and the whole concept of it, and I have to say that I had absolutely no idea about how real it is and how those kids go through so much. I thought that was already enough of a challenge to deal with socioeconomic differences and racial differences and cultural differences and language differences, and you add to that this LGBTQ students, and add to that those sorts of students that are of color, and it becomes like, wow. A lot of the things that I read I did not like or agreed with. For example, that as teachers we have to, and they have even website with activities that you can provide for your class to encourage them think about stereotypes in gender, like boy and girl. You go to the boy line, you go to the girls line, and you go to the bathroom, the girls, boys. And obviously there are children who feel trapped in a girl's body but it's a boy inside, or vice versa, and those kids struggle. They try to identify themselves and they don't get any support or help. I understand that. I understand not everybody's straight, and it's like you kind of start realizing that since you're like 3-4 years old. I don't know the psychology behind it, and I understand that. I accept that, and I love everybody just the way they are. It doesn't matter what kind of body they're in. What I know is like I'm me, and I'm a lady, born a lady. I act like a lady, my voice is like a lady. I played with all kinds of toys. I did play with both with girls and with boys, soccer. And I am she, her. My pronoun is she, her. Most definitely. I have given birth to 5 children. I have not had interest in or attracted by ladies, except their best friends. I could have a friend. My sister is my best friend. But I don't know. But there are people. They're also precious children of Heavenly Father. We're all. Doesn't matter what color of skin, what part of this vast land of this planet Earth we're born in. But if there's so many people, even adults, but children too, who have that challenge or difficulty to, there's like a spectrum of it I didn't even know about, but there's like, what is it called? Gender spectrum. There is a gender spectrum. It's not just one thing, you're a boy feeling in a girl's, or like trapped boy in a girl's body, or vice versa. It's not only that. Some people just have it like today you feel like a girl, tomorrow you feel like a boy. I don't know. I don't have any education or knowledge about it. I'm learning now from those webinars that our instructor gave us to listen to and watch. And this is something that you can see, but part of it. But the only thing I disagree with is I don't want my children at home or my children in the classroom in the future to, if they don't have that struggle, I could accept everybody the way they are. I love children just the way they are. And if they have trouble or struggle to understand their identity as a gender, I could try anything to help them, support them, love them. But I don't want to encourage the majority of the students who are straight to start wondering about their gender. Does that make sense? I don't want my kids at home to start thinking, well, let me see here, could I be a girl too, or my baby girl, could I be a boy because I'm surrounded by boys? So like I don't like that. I don't want to give them options and focus on like, hey, did you know, by the way, you don't have to be only a boy. You can be a boy and a girl. You can be both at the same. This in the world of confusion we live in. If I add that to their mindset, that would just they'll go nuts. And so if they have in the future friends who decide to become from a boy a girl and do the operations and the surgical part of it and just change their body, that's fine. We love and support everybody. Every single person born on this planet has their own choice every day when they wake up, what they want to be, what they want to do, what they want to say. But I don't want my kids to think one morning to wake up and say, okay, mommy mentioned that you could be, what if I'm a girl today? What if I just go to school with a skirt today? No, I don't want that to happen. Why? Because if I see traits in my kids doing that, I'll get all the support, all the reading, everything I can to study about it. Maybe I have to do it anyways because as a teacher I probably have to. And my professors are nice enough to pour all that information over us. So I never really even thought about that being so big and so real until I came here and started learning about that stuff. But every time I'm in my university and I introduce myself, I have to say, what's your name? My name is so-and-so, pronounce she, her. And some of my classmates pronounces they. And could be both, she and he and her and him. So I personally don't understand it. But I have to train my mind to respond, to accept properly, and to practice saying it. Pronounce they. So the easy way to do it is just call that person by their name instead of and you and your name. But yeah, for me, I'll just stick to the names because sometimes it's difficult. It's very difficult. Even I think when that kind of person is confused and trying to figure out which gender by the time they're an adult and they kind of choose or carry themselves the way they want to, lots of people either mock them or don't accept them or deny even healthcare. Doctors and dentists, I read about that, deny care of people who are clearly a guy but dressed with ladies' clothes and hair is done whatever. I think that is wrong. That is very wrong. We shouldn't bully anybody because they're black or white, poor or rich, strong or weak, a boy in girl's dress or a guy or a girl in, I don't know. It's an area I will probably really struggle as an educator. And like I said, what I stand for is I accept people the way they are, but I'm not going to willingly put myself out there in my classroom and say, hey guys, did you know that you can be this or that? And no, I'm not going to encourage that into children. And it's not going to be a taboo, but also it's not going to be like lead their minds to wonder, because that is also not right. If you're born a boy and you know you're a boy and you like your cars, that's fine. You don't have to explore if you could be a girl, or what if I start wearing girls' clothes. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. And I'm a person who pretty much accepts everybody the way they are. I love people just the way they are. I know every child of God born on this planet has been here for a reason, and nobody has the right to take anybody's life or lead that person through any kind of bullying or to that person to take their own life. I don't think that's right. Everybody's here with a purpose. Everybody here is to share their talents and their mental capacity, intelligence, and enrich this world just the way they are. So that's where I stand in this LGBTQ topic. Anyways. All right, have to go to class.